weighing in at 225 pounds, fighting out of Brownsville, Texas. Give it up for Red James.
Here he comes. That is one sick redneck making his way down the ring right now. Red James seems driven and more ready than ever to bring the fight to take that social media championship.
Absolutely. You can tell the dirt on Red James' boots is not new. He has been around the block once or twice, and he knows his way out of a bar scrap. So very excited to see what he can do tonight here.
That is absolutely right, Aaron. Red James is vicious, and this rest of the competitors in this contest need to look out and be careful if they want a shot at obtaining that social media championship.
You can see that attitude, that cowboy shin attitude is what he says sometimes. So very excited to see what Red James can do tonight, and who is he going to be partnered up with? I mean, from what I understand, these teams they're not cool with each other. It's not like they're all friends or anything. These are all competitors who, once they win this matchup, it's back to having to compete for that social media championship.
That is correct. We've got a group of guys in here that have no prior experience tag teaming with one another. And they are willing to set their differences aside tonight to take one step forward.
Let's see who's coming out next on Road to Glory.
Next one out for team number 1. Haley.
Oh boy. Here he comes.
Baron Frankenstein.
Have you ever seen anything like that before, Aaron?
No. This individual is a unique blend of
hailing from an undisclosed
off of his
location.
rocker is the best way to describe him.
He's serving time for 21 charges of assault and battery. Baron Frankenstein.
Baron Frankenstein, imposing in his mannerisms as he climbs up onto the apron. Clearly no games being played by this gentleman here. He is here to fight. He is here to win, and he is here to take one step closer to carving his name in the history books of the XWE.
Hailing from the sunny beaches of Kansas, weighing in at 185 pounds, Chance Kerrigan.
Did they just announce the sunny beaches of Kansas?
I believe that they did, Aaron. I'm not so sure myself, but do you know of any beaches around the Kansas area?
I guess Cheney Lake's got a sunny beach every June, but that's about it. Chance Kerrigan, a XWE newcomer here this last year. Excited to see what he can do. I mean, I know that he's been in some competition here before. Obviously, still new to XWE. What do you know about this man?
Well, Chance Kerrigan, often addressed by the Sparky, as according to the fans, does have a short standing run here at the XWE at this point in time. History of tag teaming with many different competitors. This is a component. This is a combatant who is ready to make a name for himself. And then you've got Big Ricky Wingrave making his way down the ring. How do you step up to that kind of opposition?
Yeah, absolutely. Ricky Wingrave making his re-debut here with XWE after taking some time off. Former tag team partner with Trey Gallows for many years, and then Ricky Wingrave obviously went back to focus on himself and get really determined on what he's going to do. And now we see him back in XWE. So. Hell of a competitor there.
Absolutely. He is here to make a statement. That makes up 4 combatants for one team so far, Aaron. Are you excited to see who our next team is going to be comprised of?
Absolutely. So that is that's a motley crew over there. I mean, that is just an interesting group of individuals. I mean, who would you even call team captain in this? I mean, Ricky Wingate's obviously got the experience. Chance Kerrigan's got the flash and style. We don't know anything about Baron Frankenstein. I mean, you can tell that the kids don't like him. He smells like a dead animal, and he looks like one too.
So waiting on their opponents. Tonight's winners will face off February 25th in a 4-way for the social media title. He's coming all the way from the Stone Age, weighing in at 215 pounds, Kargar.
Kargar, this is a young man I have heard so many things about. A young up-and-comer in the world of professional wrestling and a new face to the XWE.
The caveman himself, Kargar, the prehistoric man, they've called him. I mean, this guy, he's definitely Neanderthal, I'll say that. But you know what, that's okay. Kargar, he's got the strength, he's got the size. Maybe we'll see what this guy's got to prove in the XWE arena.
Absolutely. You got to think about all the history that this caveman has absorbed throughout his studies here in the XWE.
Who knows? Maybe if he's social media champion, he'll get a sponsorship from Geico. What do you think?
His teammate. You know this guy pretty well right here. Ripping for the Rebel Hearts, weighing in at 220 pounds, Christian Temple!
All right, that's got to be my favorite to win this matchup. I mean, the Rebel Hearts have just been on fire over the last couple months. And, you know, really, it's unfortunate that weather restricted Justin Gray from being here and not being able to tag with Christian Temple. But Christian Temple is a highly successful singles wrestler. I mean, he has been former XWE tag team champ. He has been a PCW champ in multiple ways. He was champ in all sorts of different territories and promotions throughout the Midwest. Christian Temple is that guy.
Absolutely. Christian Temple is conditioned to fight and conditioned to win. With a history of championship belts under his name, he is looking to add just one more to that long list.
Now you do have to wonder with Christian Temple, like,
hailing from Kansas City, Missouri, she is Angel Shea.
You do have to wonder with Justin Gray not being here, how does that impact Christian Temple's game plan? You know, when you have been tag teaming with somebody for so long, I mean, you really start to learn that person's mannerisms and learn their style and learn to comprehend like what they're going to do next and anticipate that. And when you miss out on that, it can throw you off your game the whole night. So, do you think that's going to impact Christian Temple going into this matchup, especially teaming up with guys that we've not seen a lot out of? I mean,
hailing from Hitsville,
there is a
Michigan.
strong possibility of it.
Well,
When your tag team partner
none of
is
your
with you
business.
on that night, you feel like a piece of you is missing.
and I mean, you look at this and you have to think, okay, Christian Temple's on the same team as a long-time enemy, Handgun Dan, representing, you know, Certified Gun Control, and Handgun Dan and Pierce Price. Obviously, Pierce Price not able to make the action tonight, but Handgun Dan is. You know, how does that tension flare up later on in this match? How does that really work out for two guys that have to stand in the same corner when they have spent many moons battling each other?
It's going to make it extremely difficult.
Sorry, there's technical difficulty there, but what were you saying, Balasong?
Yes. Sorry about that, Aaron. We are in a situation here tonight where we are going to have to see Christian Temple team up with Handgun Dan, a situation that we've never before had to come across. In this situation, both team members at a disadvantage because they don't have their most trusted confidant by their side.
Interesting position for Christian Temple and Handgun Dan. But of all the competitors here, they definitely have the most tag team experience. So definitely the favor's got to be on Team Temple and Dan.
You've got that right.
Go ahead and ring that bell there, timekeeper. And Red James blind tagging his way in with Chance Kerrigan and them exchanging words here. Chance Kerrigan not very happy with Red James slapping his back like that. Obviously, Kerrigan had it in his mind that he was going to start this matchup.
You're absolutely right. Chance Kerrigan was ready to go and ready to fight before the before Red James just tagged his way in with absolutely no concern or respect for the young lion here in this ring tonight.
And remember, ladies and gentlemen, this matchup is elimination style, so when you are pinned, you are out until there is only one man standing, or one team standing, I should say.
And this can end with any number of avenues, Aaron Helms. It can end with 2-on-1, 3-on-1, or it could be a total shutout and leave us with 4-0 leading into that historic championship match at our next show.
Christian Temple slow to start it with Red James, but Red James not taking it kindly with Christian Temple playing with the crowd here.
Christian Temple's just got this crowd eating out of the palm of his hands right now, and it's got to be driving Red James furious. Ooh. Strong words from Christian Temple.
And Christian Temple tagging in Kargar, the Neanderthal himself. Let's see what this caveman's got going.
Yes, we've got some new blood in the ring now, and let's see how he holds up on his own.
And the Dinosaur Hunter with a headlock and an arm wrist takeover right there.
Kargar with firm control on Red James right now, working that wrist, twisting it, working it tight, but Red James just rolled through.
Look at that, Red James putting the pressure on Kargar's wrist on his own there.
Very impressive movements by Kargar, taking control of the wrist again, holding Red James at his submission.
The Dinosaur Hunter trying to take back control of that wrist. And nope, Red James gets it. The Cowboy showing his experience there, taking it to the hammerlock.
This mean redneck has him in a hammerlock, and Kargar seems to be in a position where, yes, Kargar appears to be slipping out of the hammerlock in some way. He converted it to a hammerlock of his own.
Looks like he was able to get behind Big Red James there and get that hammerlock in, but now in the side headlock, Red James backing him up into the ropes, launching Kargar off. Kargar with a shoulder tackle.
Shoulder tackle from the caveman. Red James. Another takedown from the caveman. This kid is intense.
Kansas City Chiefs call him up. You might need a tackle.
Red James now appears to be more ready to...
Kargar going on the attack. Red James turned his back to him, but I think Red James turned it into Chance Kerrigan and a double axe handle on a Kargar.
Chance admonishing Red James for his heel actions at this time.
Yeah, obviously nobody wants to see somebody getting hit from behind. I mean, that's a cheap shot any way you slice it. And Chance Kerrigan wants to prove that he's a fair fighter here in XWE. He doesn't need that bad reputation like Red James obviously has no problem having.
You're absolutely right. Chance is a straightforward fighter who likes to stand by himself and stand tall. He does not like to have other people giving him any baggage. But if he has to tag team with Red James here tonight, I can tell you it's against his own volition.
You know, Chance Kerrigan once told me he won the Sexiest Man in Kansas award twice. I didn't even know we had that award. He told me he comes from Wheat State, Hollywood. Have you ever heard of this place?
No, I haven't, Aaron. That's actually news to me.
You know, I mean, I know he's obviously a beach fan. He really likes the flower shirts and the Florida style, but this is Kansas, baby. It's cold out here.
Yeah, you have to ask yourself as a fan, how high can the peaks get during the surf here in Kansas?
Chance Kerrigan there with the test of strength opportunity. Oh, what's he got here? Looks like a small armbar. Nope, back to the wrist lock there on Kargar. But Kargar, impressive so far with the young man's strength.
Absolutely, Aaron. Kargar is a beast in all of his own, but Chance is holding his weight against this caveman right now, and he wants to solidify his spot on this card. Kargar shoots him off with a hard shoulder tackle from Chance Kerrigan.
Kargar finally on the ground after big shoulder tackles when he was against big James Cargar up quick, launching Kerrigan. No, went for the hip toss, but no, Kerrigan able to big hip toss of his own. Cargar on the ground there, ladies and gentlemen.
And Cargar kicks out. He will not stay down. He knows what this match entails and what this match is worth.
And Cargar now in a reverse hip lock. I'm not able to see what's going on here. It looks like Cargar with a reverse hip lock there, or a rear waist lock, I should say. Chance Kerrigan able to fight out a little bit though, sprawling his hips out there, getting good motion on that, good separation. Cargar backing into the corner there. Oh, it looks like he bounced his head off that turnbuckle.
That's one of the things you got to watch out for with Chance Kerrigan. He is smart, he is clever, he is fast. And if you don't stick and move, he's going to stick you.
And there's a big neck breaker by Christian Temple on to Chance Kerrigan.
Christian Temple just getting this crowd behind him. These fans are absolutely nuts for the Rebel Hearts.
Angel Shea now into the mix-up. I've not seen Angel Shea wrestle before, so interested to see what this competitor has to offer.
Angel Shea's got the size and the power and the capability to make a great name for himself in this industry. But does he have the fight? Is he willing to go that far to stake his claim here at the XWE?
Right, absolutely. Headlock takeover there on Chance Kerrigan by Angel Shea. Kerrigan smartly, veteran maneuver actually. They're getting the neck lock, or the tie up there, and able to break the headlock off. Now he's got the legs wrapped around the head of Angel Shea and crawling into his corner, reaching out. And now we've got Mr. Frankenstein, Baron Frankenstein himself, slow to get into the ring. Imposing monster this man is.
What a vicious kick to this, what a vicious kick to Angel Shea as Chance transitions control right on over to Baron Frankenstein. Frankenstein, he has Angel Shea by a headlock right now, and he looks like he's about to pop his head like a grape.
Oh, did you see that knee? That calculated knee right across the throat of Angel Shea. And now just bashing his head like it's a freaking, I don't even know, like a drum set against that turnbuckle there.
I guess you can just say Von Frankenstein just busted his hi-hat there as he's bouncing Angel Shea's head off that corner post. Angel Shea now rounding up and trying to fight back against Frankenstein.
And a chop, but not effective. Chop back from Frankenstein. Doesn't look like Frankenstein. Oh my gosh, and that elbow caught the bridge of the nose of Angel Shea.
Stiff shots from both of these men as they try to maintain control. Angel Shea takes him to the corner and starts delivering the gut kicks to his stomach.
Interesting choice here. He brought it up, and a missile drop kick onto Frankenstein. Frankenstein folded like an accordion as he rolled into the opposite corner.
And you have to ask, how will the Baron recover from that? The Baron laying elbows into Angel Shea's face.
Going for a big suplex. Didn't look like he got all of the height that maybe he wanted to, but coming back with an axe handle on the lower lumbar of Angel Shea.
It appears that Von Frankenstein is a heavy yet quick hitter. He's going to hit you hard to keep you down.
And a big boot. Now the referee distracted, got the hands across the throat of Angel Shea. That is not legal, but now he's got the shoulders and able to eliminate. Nope.
Angel Shea has been eliminated.
Yep, so Angel Shea is eliminated. The referee called it for us there, letting us know, okay, Angel Shea is out of here. Handgun Dan now coordinating his opponent back to the locker room. And Christian Temple in there, fired up, ready to go, launching a big shot at Baron Frankenstein, but Von Frankenstein able to get the shoulder tackle on the man. And now with those big hands across the throat and chin of Christian Temple.
Christian Temple is riling this crowd to his side right now, looking for any last bit of fight that he can use to put up against Dr. Frankenstein. And here we are. Baron Frankenstein has him in a choke. Is Christian Temple going to give up, or is he going to be able to continue on this fight to earn that shot at that social media championship?
Well, I mean, if there's anything we know about Christian Temple, it's that he does not give up and does, he's been through some wars before here in XWE and the KWA. I mean, we saw a best-of-7 series with King Vale, which, ultimately ended up in Christian Temple winning that 7 series. Temple, been in a lot of big fights here, a lot of tag team competition where he's been beaten up. He has been, and there we go. See exactly what I mean. Able to get Von Frankenstein back into his corner and let Handgun Dan come in and put boots to his chest, just like Handgun Dan is used to.
And just look at the intensity of Handgun Dan as he delivers those stiff shots to the gut of Frankenstein. Now loading up with fists, but Frankenstein responds with a fist of his own and a kick to the gut. And it appears that Frankenstein is going up for some type of neck breaker.
Oh my God!
A vicious neck breaker.
Broke his freaking neck!
What a vicious neck breaker from Von Frankenstein here tonight.
I have never seen a neck breaker so deadly in my life. Somebody check on Handgun Dan. That was disgusting.
Handgun Dan is holding his back. He appears to be in some serious pain. Do you think he might have twisted his hip or his back?
Oh my, I don't know. I mean, that gives you whiplash just looking at it. I can't imagine what Handgun Dan's going through right now.
Baron Frankenstein playing games now with Handgun Dan as he works him over towards his own corner. And he's going to he goes for the tag on Ricky Wingrave, who refuses to tag in.
Well, I mean, I guess that's a smart move by Wingrave because the longer you're in this matchup, the more damage you've taken, the less likely you are to win this matchup. And so Ricky is saying, hey, I don't trust you to get us to the big dance. So if it comes down to me versus these other guys, I need to have the gas ready to go.
You're absolutely right. If you're a bad guy in this industry, you want to have all the power on your side. And it appears right now that Ricky Wingrave is loaded with power on his side, whether it be Baron Frankenstein or Red James or even the young and fresh Chance Kerrigan.
Chance Kerrigan there with a great Russian leg sweep against Handgun Dan, but you have to really think, like, how in this is Handgun Dan after that disgusting neckbreaker by Frankenstein? I mean, you've got to just be reeling after that.
Oh, his head has to be jarred. He has to be shaken up after such a devastating shot. And he elbows Chance Kerrigan, nailing him out of the headlock, where he hits him with a stunner.
And Kargar now coming in. Little miscommunication there on getting in and out of the ropes. But Kargar ducking the clothesline by Ricky Wingrave.
Oh, a flurry of punches from Kargar the Caveman.
And a throat punch there by Kargar.
Oh, a vicious strike to the top of the head by Kargar. Kargar goes for the pin, but unfortunately for him, it is just a 2 count. Ricky Wingrave is still alive in this contest.
Not even a 2 count there, just a 1. I don't think he got everything with that clothesline there, and then now Ricky Wingrave, obviously being fresh into this matchup, it's going to take a little more than that to get the pinfall on him.
And with the experience that Ricky Wingrave has over Kargar right now, does Kargar have much of a chance against Ricky Wingrave?
Ricky obviously frustrated after that flurry of punches. Went right in and suplexed Kargar on his neck.
Ooh, a stiff knee to the gut. And it appears that Ricky Wingrave is working on Kargar's arm and shoulder right now, twisting that shoulder, hoping to potentially pop it out of place.
Yeah, I mean, you really look at the torque he was putting on that shoulder, and that's a great way to separate a man's shoulder, potentially break a collarbone. I mean, you're putting so much torque and so much pressure on it that it's a really unfortunate predicament to be in if you're Kargar.
Do you think this is a kind of situation where Kargar is going to be able to make a comeback from this?
Well, you never know. I mean, it just depends on how much damage was done on that shoulder. Kargar smartly tagging out Christian Temple back into this. Temple with a kick right in. Wingrave, code breaker by Christian Temple. Christian Temple is fired up tonight.
Christian Temple totally jazzed against Ricky Wingrave right now. Christian Temple taking control. He's working the head, but Ricky Wingrave just scratched his eyes.
Ricky Wingrave went for a tag and got Big James, who Kargar was able to hit with a double axe handle and knock down. Well,
Stiff punches from Red James to Kargar. The young talent is getting overwhelmed at this point in his own corner.
Yeah, it looks like the Dinosaur Hunter blocked that first punch, but James came back with another and just now has been able to get him in the corner. And Frankenstein choking out Kargar in the corner. Kargar obviously showing off a little bit here tonight what he can do. And look at James slowing the pace back down, going more the style that he's accustomed to, that slow Southern style. You know, big punches, big impact moves, but every little moment counts. And when you're 6'3", 250 pounds like Red James is, you know, your adrenaline gets pumping and it just can wear you out very quickly otherwise. So it's important to take these moments and breathe.
You're absolutely right. Despite the fact that he was in control, Red James needs to stay patient and pick his moments to make sure that he can move on from this contest.
And Kargar coming in. Oh my God! Taken off his feet by Ricky Wingrave!
What a stiff clothesline. Kargar hits Ricky Wingrave in the face. Ricky with a discus lariat.
Right, he just killed him. He killed him.
That is 3.
Kargar has been eliminated.
As you just heard, ladies and gentlemen, Kargar the Caveman has been eliminated by Ricky Wingrave with a devastating discus lariat.
I cannot believe how much punishment Kargar took, but that lariat was picture perfect. I mean, it landed exactly where it needed to be.
You are absolutely right there, Aaron Helms. Brody Lee would be proud.
And now Chance Kerrigan has Christian Temple in the corner, and this is not smart by Christian Temple because Temple has been in this matchup a long time now. We're edging on 10 minutes into this matchup, and Temple has been in it a majority of the time. But a beautiful scissor kick onto the back of the head of Frankenstein.
Shades of Booker T from Christian Temple here tonight. Finally gets the pinfall over Baron Frankenstein. But Chance Kerrigan is up top, and he looks like he's got something planned. Down he goes. It did not go as planned for Chance Kerrigan, and here comes Handgun Dan.
It looks like Kerrigan was going for a splash of some kind and got caught in a top rope. Oh my gosh, and a perfect plex there by Handgun. But Kerrigan able to kick out.
By the looks of it, it doesn't look like Handgun Dan was able to get all of that fisherman suplex there. Chance was able to just get his shoulder up in time to create some separation. Red James is infuriated now, arguing with his own team partner, Chance Kerrigan. And Red James is gone! Red James is gone!
Red James has been eliminated.
Handgun Dan with an upset of the night. Pin on Red James, and he is eliminated.
What a miscommunication on the team of Chance Kerrigan and Red James. I mean, I know that eventually you're going to have to be competitors, but tonight it's about getting to that opportunity. And Red James is not going to be able to contribute anymore tonight.
You're absolutely right, Aaron. It has all come down to this. 2 competitors apiece. We've got Handgun Dan and Christian Temple of the Rebel Hearts currently in the ring with Ricky Wingrave and the Spark, Chance Kerrigan. And what an upset! Chance Kerrigan gets an upset pin over Christian Temple, removing him from the match.
Handgun Dan with a Michinoku driver.
And Handgun Dan removes Chance Kerrigan from this contest.
To the final 2.
Ricky Wingrave and Handgun Dan is what it all comes down to, ladies and gentlemen, here at XWE Road to Glory.
And a good trip there by Ricky Wingrave with a...
And your winner, Ricky Wingrave!
That is 3, ladies and gentlemen. Ricky Wingrave with the victory tonight over Handgun Dan.
For the social media title. Moving on, Red James, Baron Frankenstein, Chance Kerrigan, and Ricky Wingrave!
Ricky Ricky Wingrave making his way out of the arena tonight after a hard-fought victory, confirming that he will be one of the 4 contestants to move on to try to capture that social media championship, Aaron Helms.